Hello you guys, and I'm here with another review, and all of these books that I'm reviewing, I usually do upload a review almost once a day, but all of the books I'm reviewing are from hashtag Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon. So, the book I read next is Never Never Part 2 by Colleen Hoover, and actually, this says Be With Me. Oh, I clicked it, that's why. It's Never Never Part 2 by Colleen Hoover and Taryn Fisher. If you guys know me, you know that I am obsessed with Colleen Hoover. I love her so very much, and every time a book comes out, I have to have it, like, on that day, and normally I actually can't afford it. So, that sucks. But I was posting about it and raving about it, and somebody decided to gift it to me, and I read it right away. So, that happened. So, I gave Never Never Part 2 4 out of 5 stars, and I just, that's the only thing I can say. I just loved it, and I know it's not a full 5 out of 5 stars. You're probably like, Bailey, you love Colleen Hoover. Why not 5 out of 5 stars? It's because it was short, and I didn't see any of Charlie. I just saw Silas. Now, I think Silas is hot and everything, the way he's described, but I'm, I'm, I'm a Charlie person. I love her so very much. Now, because this is a sequel, it's kind of hard to say anything without spoilers, so this is a spoiler review. I do have a review on my Goodreads that's not spoiler, so I will link that down below. Now, this follows Charlie and Silas, who actually have lost their memory, and I I'm obsessed with this. It leaves us terrible cliffhangers. Not terrible cliffhangers, like they're just terribly needy. Like, I need the next book, you know what I'm saying? And so this follows Charlie and Silas, and in the last book, they lost their memory at the beginning, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. They meet each other, and they were actually boyfriend and girlfriend, and all this stuff goes on. And at the end, he wrote himself a note, and he wrote what happened and everything, all the clues that he already found out. So when it happens again, he doesn't have to like not have all of these clues that happened. So in this book, you get more clues and more things that happen in his brother, I believe. I don't remember quite much, honestly. But his brother comes in and he just actually gives a little more clues, and Charlie is missing and nobody hears from Charlie except for every like 3 chapters or so you hear from Charlie's point of view. And I'm gonna put that down. You hear from Charlie's point of view, and she's trapped somewhere, and she doesn't know where. And then this nurse comes in and takes care of her. So she might be in a hospital, but she's not. She was actually captured by who they call the shrimp at school, and this is actually somebody they have been trying to figure out, like, who is this girl? She keeps looking at me. What's going on? So that kind of happens. And so when they're talking to each other, like, not through their minds or whatever, they can't, like, telepathy or whatever, um, when they're talking to, like, the book, you know what I'm saying? Like, third person point of view. Is that right? Am I saying that right? So when I'm reading the book, I see all these points of, like, clues and what's going on, and Silas needs to find Charlie. Like, he needs her right now, and he knows that he's in love with her, and he doesn't remember. And that's crazy. So at the end, they actually find each other, and he like finds his address, and he goes to his address, and he finds the house, and he's like, okay, okay. So he wants to go inside the house, and actually, Charlie has escaped from this room that she was captured in, and she sees the shrimp, and all this stuff is going on, and so like this woman was there, and it was just a crazy active book, but it was so short. It was 111 ebook pages, and if you guys know ebooks, the font is huge. Like, here, I'll see if I can show you. But it took me 30 minutes to read, not that long. I was babysitting when I was reading it. Not a good babysitter, obviously. I'm reading the book, not watching the kid. No, I was watching the kid. He was playing Minecraft right next to me, so it's okay. But if you guys can see, I want to like glare the screen. The font is huge, and there's only 111 of those pages. So that kind of frustrated me, which is why I did give it 4 out of 5 stars. But anyhow, so at the end they're like running out of the house, and well, she's running out of the house, and Silas is like trying to capture her and all this stuff, and then they go to a hotel at the end, and he sits her down and talks to her, and then they lay in the bed, so when they lose their memory at the same exact time that they do every time, they'll be together when they wake up, and it just happens. So, at the ending, it's happening. Like, it was like the minute before the memory change, so when the cliffhanger stopped, it was like, what? What? I don't get the next book. It was so bad, and I don't know when the next book comes out. There is not a release date as I know of right at this moment, and it is 7/18 on May 26th. So, but this book was wonderful, 4 out of 5 stars, like I said, and I highly recommend it. But I also know that the cliffhangers are massive. So, if you want to wait till the third book and the final book comes out, that would be better in my opinion. I should have waited, but I mean, I can't do that when I'm obsessed with Colleen Hoover. So, I definitely recommend it, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. What am I doing? I don't even know. There's no music playing. Dance Moms is on though. I'm watching that. Alright, goodbye you guys.